live right now. We got NBA 2K27. We got a couple things to cover. Y'all know 2K right around the corner. I think the game dropping approximately like a week from there. So they just dropped the trailer, a couple more things. Let me see. They dropped my player build a court report. They dropped the world of 2K. Then we got some stuff to cover on Twitter. Y'all new, subscribe. Let's get into it.
What up?
What are you playing? It's the new.
Now I know a lot of y'all don't really care for my player, my career mode, or things of that nature, but I just seen some good shit about it. People come in, but let's get into it.
You know it. It's my career eras.
You like it?
Do I like it? It's fire. You build your guy like regular my career, but you can play in all these different eras. They got the Curry era, LeBron, Kobe, Jordan.
I like that.
And Magic and Bird. That's the 80s one.
Hold on now. Hold on. See this right here, this changed the whole trajectory of my player. Not gonna lie, cause me personally, I'm the type to be. I'm the my player type. Like back in the 2010 era, the 2014 era, 2011 era, like when we had like the little Michael Jordan storyline, that was cool. I like this.
What up? What up?
What are you playing? It's the new 2K.
You know it. It's my career eras.
You like it?
Do I like it?
So we can have my player surrounded by the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, the 2010. We can play with anybody that's in the top 75 best players. The Jordans, the Larry Birds, prime Curry, prime LeBron. Like it's live.
You build your guy like regular.
This live. Okay, this is just
My
basic
career, but
2K build.
Playing all these different eras. They got the Curry era, LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, and Magic and Bird. That's the 80s one.
This live. My question is, no matter the era we pick, will the storyline be the same thing though? Or will they have storylines for the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s? That's what I want to know.
The best of your era. Play to be the best of all time. The debates about who's the greatest player and the best dynasty in NBA history will never end. Settle them yourself.
It's giving 2K11 vibes right now. I ain't gonna lie. It's giving 2K11 vibes.
In my career eras. Step onto the court and create history.
This live. Now, as far as the graphics so far, I like this little old vintage look. But honestly, I wouldn't want to play the whole my career with this look. I ain't gonna lie. But I like the look for like a couple games or so. But as far as the graphics, I don't see no improvement as far as the graphics. A lot of niggas really don't care about the graphics. Me personally, since the PS6 coming out soon, I take it as if they ain't really looking into the graphics that much because we're going to have better graphics over there. But
Magic and Bird. Tonight, Michael Jordan his 6 rings. Team up with AI and stop the Lakers three-peat. Turn Miami's big 3 into the big 4.
I ain't gonna lie, I might go with that 2000 era, early 2000 era, with the baggy clothes.
And Rob D.
That era got the most aura.
Youngest MVP title. They'll question your legacy until you bury them in their prime. Put the debate to rest. NBA 2K27. Ball over everything.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a W. That's a W, I ain't gonna lie. I like that idea. We're gonna move straight on to the My Player Build course
Hey,
side.
this is Victor Wembanyama, and this is the new NBA 2K27 My Player Builder courtside report. I can't wait to see what kind of hoopers y'all create. Bryant, tell them what's new, my guy.
Thanks, Victor. The My Player Builder in NBA 2K27 offers more personalization with new builder paths and added badges, a redesigned takeover system, and for the first time, the ability to create female My Players. This is the most versatile My Player Builder in NBA 2K history, giving players all of the tools to model their game after their favorite.
This another W. I ain't gonna lie. This another W. Oh, they cooking right now. They cooking. See, GTA putting the pressure on these boys. I ain't gonna lie. GTA putting the pressure on these boys.
NBA and WNBA superstars. Here's what you need to know about the My Player Builder in 2K27. The addition of female My Player builds is a major milestone in NBA 2K history. We're giving every player the opportunity to create the build that truly represents them, on and off the court.
Niggas finna be creating female. I might have a female. I ain't gonna lie. I might have a female.
Whether you're creating a male or female build, every player will face elite competition and diverse matchups in the first ever co-ed city. Appearance has no effect.
Bro, imagine you get crossed up by a female. You know how painful that's gonna be?
On talent, as skill and attributes remain the defining characteristics of a true hooper. When creating a My Player, the height, weight, wingspan, and ratings will determine the performance of your build. With new builder paths available and a vast library of NBA and WNBA player animations to build off of, there are more ways than ever to bring your playstyle to life in 2K27. Squad up with male and female My Players in the city to play at the highest level at the
I ain't gonna lie, I like how this game
up with
plays
male
though.
and female My Players in the city to play at the highest level at the Rec, the Theater, Street Kings, Parks, and more. In addition to create your own My Player, we're adding signature blueprints as a new builder path in NBA 2K27. This replaces Pro Toon and NBA templates. However, it maintains the versatility of Pro Toon templates and combines it with the authentic feel of your favorite NBA and WNBA superstars. Signature blueprints are pre-made templates using 3-player comparisons.
So you can see, because the previous 2Ks, you had to kind of like eyeball it to try to figure out who you want to play like. So basically, you can see who you playing like off the flap, if I'm not mistaken.
Their distinct attributes and animations to reflect each player's unique style. Want Jalen Brunson's precision passing, Caitlin Clark's effortless jump shot, and Paige Becker's ankle-breaking handles? Make it happen. Draw inspiration from the greatest players in the NBA and WNBA to merge their game-changing abilities with your My Player. They gave you the blueprint. Now it's time to model your game after your favorite past and present stars to create a truly original build. For veteran players, the Create Your Own Path My Player Builder features a badge-focused option for deeper customization. The most notable change is the introduction of badge tokens, which are used to equip badges to your build. Badge tokens are central to every decision you make when crafting your My Player. As you make decisions, you'll see in real time how your selection affects which badges you qualify for and how many tokens they'll cost. There are more than 50 badges in 2K27, including 19 new badges that contribute to a more balanced playing field.
Okay.
This year, we wanted to push players towards their strengths and experiment with new badges to create more unique
I wonder if they're going to show the new badges, though.
Builds. Tailor your build to excel in one new badges to This year, we wanted to push players towards their strengths and experiment with new badges to create more unique builds.
Look like we're going to have new hairstyles. This one in last year, hairstyle was... This one in last year, 2K. Okay.
Tailor your build to excel in one discipline or take a more balanced approach. Whatever you decide, focus on what complements your playstyle. Each build starts with 20 badge slots distributed across 6 disciplines: shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, rebounding, and physicals. Once you meet the attribute requirements for a badge, it is unlocked in your inventory and can be equipped to your loadout, but more on that later. All 20 slots are immediately available when you enter the city. You just need to earn badge tokens to fill them. Badge progression in 2K27 flows through 6 meters, 1 for each discipline. Progression is based on your in-game performances, rather than asking you to complete requirements like in previous years. As you play, positive in-game moments will naturally fill the relevant
Oh yeah, I
in-game
heard also. I ain't gonna lie, I like this like low playing style, but also I heard they took away tempo shooting. Y'all probably already know that already, but I just had to.
performances, rather than asking you to complete requirements like in previous years. As you play, positive in-game moments will naturally fill the relevant discipline meter. Heavy finishes at the rim will see their finishing progression rise. High volume shooters will increase their shooting progression. You can also work on your badge progression by completing team practice drills and Gatorade workouts. Your tokens can be reassigned at any time if you change your mind. But tokens earned through in-game events are locked to their respective discipline. Bonus slots and tokens can be earned through progression and aren't locked to any particular discipline, giving you plenty of flexibility as you evolve your player. For some builds, you need to
know they didn't put this move in there. This step through move everybody been doing in 1v1s.
Flexibility as you evolve your player. For some builds, you need to think strategically about the badges you choose, because not every badge can be equipped at the same time, so you have to find a combination that works best for you. We know the community enjoys Rebirth, so we're happy to share that as back in 2K27 with 4 Rebirth tiers. Once your build reaches 90 overall, Rebirth continues to give your new builds a jump start, starting at the highest overall you previously reached. This year, every time you create a new build, it will immediately unlock a percentage of your new build's badge tokens, so you can equip more badges right away. The higher your Rebirth level, the more tokens are unlocked. At tier 4, all of your build's default badge tokens are unlocked immediately when you start your new build.
I was hoping they said that. I ain't gonna lie, I was hoping he said that. I ain't gonna lie. I was hoping he said that.
Unleash your full potential with the all-new Synergy system, the next evolution of badges and boosts. Synergy gives you the ability to surpass your badge limitations and reach another level of greatness using boosts. Synergy features 8 slots in total. 6 slots provide a +1 boost, and 2 slots provide a +2 boost. For example, you can equip a bronze badge and reach silver with a +1 boost, or apply a +2 boost to a gold badge and earn a max level of legend. This is how legend badges are earned this year in NBA 2K27. Synergy slots have this +2 boost to a bronze badge and reach silver with a +1 boost, or apply a +2 boost to a gold badge and earn a max level of legend. This is how legend badges are earned this year in NBA 2K27. Synergy slots have 2 parts, Fuse and Reaction. Fuse badges receive a max +1 or a max +2 boost for the entire game, pushing that badge beyond its current tier to maximize its potential. Placing a badge in the Fuse slot also frees up the badge tokens you would have otherwise spent to equip it. When Reaction badges are paired with Fuse badges, a boost is triggered automatically once you activated the Fuse badge a set number of times during the game. When triggered, the Reaction badge receives the same +1 or +2 boost for the remainder of the game. If you thought we were finished with badges, guess again. New in 2K27, badge loadouts allow you to customize and save different badge combinations, so you can make a game plan adjustment before tip-off.
But if we switch, okay, I mean, yeah, we been had. They did that with the game breakers. I'm gonna just say game breakers right now. But yeah. So basically, they doing it with badges. Like, but is it before the game where you can switch your badges and become the player that you desire, or would you have to do that before? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, before you play a Rick game. You know how like they'll show it on the side to where you can choose like if you got a deep bomb or whatever, would that be like on the side is the same as that?
Each My Player starts with 1 loadout by default.
Or would you have to do that before the game?
With the opportunity to earn 3 more loadouts as you fire off your badges. Prior to tip, you can quickly swap your active loadout to counter your...
That's what I wanted to know. That's what I wanted to know. He said prior to tip.
Off your badges. Prior to tip, you can quickly swap your active loadout to counter your matchup size or playstyle without exiting the menu screen.
Okay.
Make adjustments to the scouting report and make an impact with strategic badge combinations. Cap breakers are officially back, and this time with a preview to see attribute boosts within the builder. This means you won't have to fully create a build and enter the city
Why is we
repeatedly to find the most optimized cap breaker layout. Once any build reaches 99 overall, the cap breaker preview becomes available during the builder process, showing you exactly how much of a boost each attribute would receive if a cap breaker were applied. This cap breaker preview is part of the builder glossary, which also contains detailed information about your badges, animations, and takeover abilities.
Takeover progression.
In the gameplay court
I said game breaker. I meant takeover. My fault, job.
Our report, we've discussed the revamped takeover system and its 5 disciplines. Each my player in 2K27 starts with takeover
they really
system
put that
and its
step through in the game.
5 disciplines. Each my player in 2K27 starts with 5 default takeover slots loaded with basic attribute boosts. Access 19 unlockable takeover abilities by meeting their necessary attribute requirements. Takeover abilities are organized across 5 disciplines, so each slot on your build has dedicated options to choose from. Progression happens passively as you play your games and fill your takeover meter. There are 21 total rewards you can earn, including the ability to modify each discipline's takeover ability and 15 takeover perks. There are 3 takeover perk types: Accelerator, Longevity, and Overdrive, and you can have one equipped for each discipline. Accelerator makes your takeover meter fill faster, getting you the attribute boost and the discipline's takeover ability more quickly. Longevity increases how long the active takeover ability stays on after it's triggered. Overdrive increases the attribute boost granted by the takeover ability.
Hey, I might get that quick takeover. So you can would y'all rather have like build up y'all takeover quick or have it last longer? Me personally, I would want it to come quick, being the fact that I play Rick a lot.
Incentivize your approach with the return of build specialization, featuring 10 quests for each track with reworked objectives that challenge you to complete specific tasks rather than generic goals. Complete these tasks and earn more cap breakers, new cosmetics, and a permanent +2 badge synergy slot for reaching level 10 in the reward track. That wraps it up for the My Player Courtside report for NBA 2K27.
Okay.
From female My Players and an all-new builder paths like signature blueprints to the deeply strategic badge tokens, loadouts, and synergy system, define your playstyle with added customization tools. With revamped takeover perks, the return of cap breakers, and rebirth, the court is yours to conquer. Build your legacy, find your perfect...
I'm glad they killed rebirth in there. I ain't gonna lie, cause even though I'm the type of nigga, like, I keep my one or two builds throughout the year, I still like the fact that they killed rebirth in there, cause I ain't no telling what this year gonna be like. They added the females and things of that nature, so yeah, this year might be different as far as the rebirth and shit like that. I'm gonna read some of these comments after, but we got the world of 2K. Is this like the same thing?
You can get anything you want. You want that over there? You want that over there? You want that shit? I was up late night ballin', counting up hundreds by the thousand. I was up late night ballin', counting up hundreds by the thousand.
How'd your back, you know?
I got Curry on the Charlotte Hornets.
Hundreds by the thousand. I was up late night ballin', counting up hundreds by
Oh, this is my team. This is my team.
How'd your back, you know? Record gets pretty aggressive.
Yeah, that's the point.
Y'all messing with the city this year?
Next stop, the NBA. Say what?
What? Next stop. Hey, the NBA.
I'm bullshitting. I'm gonna have to cut all this out. I forgot to mute it. I forgot to mute it. I forgot to mute it. The rig looked the same though. The theater looked the same. Uh, yeah, all it looked the same. If I ain't mistaken, I ain't gonna lie. All right, we got a couple Twitter posts to cover. Yeah, we already covered this trailer right here. Inspired by your feedback in NBA 2K27, you can squad up with friends and load into one of 5 brand new rotating Rick environments: outdoor court, high school gym, private gym, a crowded arena, and season themed venue. And right here we got the pictures. I guess this the crowded court right here. The crowded arena. I'm guessing this the private session right here. Open rec. Okay. Okay. Season themed arena. What is it? Hold on. Which one the high school? So if this the private gym, which one is the high school? I don't know. In 2K27, new dynamic layup engine can help high-rated finishers maneuver the ball through the rim.
Automatically adjust your shooting hand mid-air to keep the ball away from the rim protector. Is this a W or L? Layups from high-rated finishers in 2K27 will be buffed by the new dynamic layup engine. It can automatically adjust your shooting hand mid-air to keep the ball away from the rim protector. Is this a W or L? Layups from high-rated finishers in
2K27 teases a new college basketball video game coming in February. Oh, GTA got these boy. Whoa. These boy like, man, we gotta wake up. GTA coming out, man. Look. We gotta do something. You got the blueprint. The MyPlayer builder in 2K27 offers deep customizations and more versatility, so you can model your MyPlayer after your favorite NBA NBA player. I like that. This is lowercase W. You can now take your MyPlayer builder console experience elsewhere. That ain't really a fact. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. They so locked in this year. They don't want niggas to be at work thinking about GTA, nigga. We want y'all to be at work working on y'all MyPlayer. No cap. I got one more YouTube video to react to too. Joe knows. See what Joe knows. He was right here. Right here. They already knew what was going on.
Builder reveal is here. Make sure y'all drop a like on the video, and after this we will be going to read the Courtside Report blog with a lot more information after we watch this video, man. If y'all are looking for free NBA 2K27 VC and even free NBA 2K27 game codes, the link to my Instagram is in the description. I will be doing a ton of giveaways over there. Definitely go drop a follow. Let's get into this builder reveal.
Hey, this is Victor Wembanyama.
Now I'ma just skim through it, but Joe knows he know more than we know, so yeah.
The new NBA 2K27 MyPlayer Builder Courtside Report. I can't wait to see what kind of hoopers y'all create. Bryant, tell them what's new, my guy.
Thanks, Victor. The MyPlayer Builder in NBA 2K27 offers more personalization with new builder paths.
I'm gonna try not to pause. I'm gonna let it play out, but hold on. Let's take a quick look. We notice anything? Yeah, obviously, they already told us that there was going to be some new badges. So you see some of them on the screen here. Okay. Just want to take a quick glance at some of these images.
Shit was moving so fast.
Alright, let's
I
go.
couldn't catch
Personalization
everything.
with new builder paths and added badges, a redesigned takeover system, and for the first time, the ability to create female my players.
I
This
love
is the
it. I ain't gonna lie.
They
I
finally
love
did it. I knew it when we were watching the gameplay blog or the gameplay reveal and reading the blog and everything. They didn't talk about it, but if you watched that video already, or definitely go check out the gameplay reveal that I just posted, it is. I feel like they've been talking about it for years. They finally did it.
most versatile my player builder in
I
NBA
love
2K
it.
history, giving players all of the tools to model their game after their favorite NBA and WNBA superstars. Here's what you need to know about
That is dope, especially for the females that play the game. I'm sure, like, you know, if they want to make their my player themselves, like, they can finally
It's
do it.
more
That's
so
dope.
of
the
like
my player builder in 2K27.
just having a female, you know, my player.
The addition of female my
Okay, so hold on. Featured in NBA career, NBA era's career in the city, and featured in the city. What?
My player builds is a major milestone in NBA 2K history. We're giving every player the opportunity to create the build that truly represents them, on and off the court. Whether you're creating a male or female build, every player
Bro,
will
you
face
know how
unique
much shit niggas finna be talking? They got a female and you got a male and I'm talking about he cheesing your ass. You know how much shit niggas finna be talking?
competition and diverse matchups in the first ever co-ed city. Appearance has no effect on talent, as skill and attributes remain the defining characteristics of a true hooper.
All right, so whether you pick male or female,
It don't
it's
gotta
just
fit.
cosmetic.
Yeah.
Like the attributes, like the heights, the wingspans, everything across both is the same. Same builder. It's literally just cosmetic.
As
if you
they
want to be
should.
male or female is what he just said.
When creating a my player, the height, weight, wingspan, and ratings will determine the performance of your build. With new builder paths available and a vast library of NBA and WNBA
Yeah, now all the dribble moves are customized. We just read about this in the gameplay reveal blog. Like I said, definitely go check that out after this.
player animations to build off of, there are more ways than ever to bring your playstyle to life in 2K27. Squad up with male and female my players in the city to play at the highest level at the Rec, the Theater, Street King.
Hold on. As he was talking about in the city, or in the park in the city and whatnot. So this is I don't know, you know, if there's multiple, but this is definitely one of the parks. You can see the streak thing on the side. We're about to go after I watch this.
See, I
read the
missed
blog,
so
then I'm
much
gonna go see the city reveal, and I'll have a video on that as well.
At the Rec,
I wasn't even paying
the
attention
Theater,
to the background for
Street
real.
Kings, parks, and more.
All right, here we go.
In addition to create your own my player, we're adding signature blueprints as a new builder path in NBA 2K27. This replaces Pro Toon and NBA templates. However, it maintains the versatility of Pro Toon templates and combines it with the authentic feel of your favorite NBA and WNBA superstars. Signature blueprints are pre-made templates using 3-player comparisons.
Okay, we
Legendary-
already seen this.
Here we wanted to
I ain't gonna lie, so we gonna skip through it. I don't think I missed too
It's like
much.
pop
token or
revitalization. Up the action again. New in 2K27 screen. Make adjustments is how
kind of similar. You get some clothing and stuff.
to takeover ability.
So in the gameplay report, they talked a lot about takeover, but they didn't talk about. I don't think they talked about the accelerator, extender, and all that. So that stuff that was in a lot of past 2Ks, I believe. So they're bringing that back. All right, we're gonna go read the builder create builds with NBA 2K.
Okay, this
create
one,
female
this
my
one we wanted
players,
to see.
obviously.
My fault, y'all.
All right, so if you want to pause this at any time to read it yourself, you absolutely can. I'm going to kind of skim through to the stuff that we didn't get covered in that video. So we have an introduction here, create female my players. Obviously, they were explaining that. We talked about that. Create builds with NBA 2K HQ. They talked about this in the gameplay blog too. It's an app that they're giving you, gives you access to full NBA 2K27 my player builder. Oh, so when you're not home, you could go in the builder essentially in the app. So you can create new builds from your device and upload them directly to your home
anything
setup.
in they
Share your
power.
game wherever you go and share them. Okay, that's pretty cool. Deeper builder customization and new badge tokens. Talked about this in great detail in the video.
Bro, why would niggas want to build they player outside of like being on a game? Like, it ain't this serious. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas at work ain't finna be studying my player and trying to build them up and shit like that. I mean, I guess that's a convenient feature depending on niggas' lifestyle, but
Here are all the badges in NBA 2K27. Post-fade Phenom, okay, that returns. Deadeye returns. Limitless Range returns. Mini Marksman returns. Set and Fire, new badge. Applies a shooting boost to 3-point shots when the player's feet are completely set. Arc Cadence, another new badge. Improves.
So is that kind of like catch and shoot though?
A player's ability to knock down 3-point shots on the move, including pull-ups, hop steps, or spin shots. Static MIDI, another new badge. Applies a shooting boost to standstill mid-range shots. Smooth Operator. Improves a player's ability to knock down mid-range shots on the move, including pull-ups, hop steps, or spin shots.
Okay.
Quick Trigger. Improves a player's ability to make no-dip jump shots. Okay. So they have
a lot of niggas was having problems with no dip last year.
Separated your 3-point shooting badges and your mid-range shooting badges in a lot of ways. So like there's the standstill, like feet set 3-point shot, set and fire badge. And then there's the 3-point shot on the move Arc Cadence badge. But then there's also the same badges for mid-range. Static MIDI applies shooting boost to standstill mid-ranges. Smooth Operator improves ability to knock down moving mid-range shots. So before it was like, you know, if you just had Shifty Shooter, that would boost any moving shot, 3-pointer or mid-range. Now the standing and moving shot badges are separate.
Yeah, I don't really like that. I ain't gonna lie. It's too technical. It's taking up too much space. Like, that could be used on something else. But niggas ain't finna waste their badge on a MIDI. Like, come on, man.
For each, for mid-range and 3-pointers. There's also that quick trigger for no dip shots now. Finishing, Aerial Wizard returns, Float Game, Layup Mix Master, Paint Prodigy, Physical Finisher, Posterizer, Rise Up, Hook Specialist, Post Powerhouse. Those are all the same. Okay, Post Spin Catalyst. Attempting post spins or drives results in more effective moves and less of a chance to be stripped. Ghost Stepper increases the effectiveness of step-through layups or other close-range shots that come after a shot fake. Okay, so Post-Spin Catalyst, that used to be included within Post-Up Poet. Maybe they separated other aspects of Post-Up Poet. Okay, and then Ghost Stepper affecting those step-through layups or other close-range shots after a pump fake. Okay. Playmaking badges, Bailout, Break.
I like that badge. I ain't gonna lie. I actually like this step-through because I ain't gonna lie. Spinning and then stopping, like, that shit just put you in like a jam. Now we get the option to like step through.
Dimer, Versatile Visionary, Ankle Assassin, Handles for Days, Lightning Launch, Strong Handle, Unpluckable. Those are all returning. And then Pace is the new one. Raises the speed of the ball handler when sprinting. Maybe kind of like Downhill used to be in past 2Ks. Defense, Off-Ball Pest, High Flying Denier, Paint Patroller, Post Lockdown. All return. Wall Up, new badge. Improves shot.
I like Wall Up. I ain't gonna lie. I like Wall Up because I'm the type to keep my hands up. I might need to equip this badge right here. Because last year, we would keep our hands up and the nigga steal the green that bitch. I ain't like that.
Contest effectiveness during hands-up defense when guarding the paint.
Okay,
so specifically when guarding the paint, not hands up on the perimeter.
That's dumb, like.
Pick Dodger, Challenger, Immovable Enforcer, all return. Ankle braces.
Why not make Wall Up for the perimeter too, though?
New, but this was in past 2Ks. Lowers the likelihood of getting ankle broken by opposing dribble moves. Seatbelt, new badge. Boost body up defense effectiveness, making it easier to clamp opponents and disrupt their drive path. Glove, Interceptor, both return. Rebounding, Crasher, new. Boost a player's ability to track down or grab rebounds on the offensive end. Possession Closer, new badge. Boost a player's ability to grab rebounds on the defensive end. So not only did they separate the mid-range and 3-point shooting badges, they separated the offensive and defensive rebounding badges. Sink Snatcher, new badge. Gives an additional vertical and rebounding boost when perfectly timing the jump.
I guess they got tired of people complaining like, oh, I'm a rebounder. Why I can't? Say if you playing a rebounder and you a rebounder. It's like you fighting against a rebounder. So your badge is really not showing up for real. It kind of even out. So, like if you got Crasher and you known for offensive rebounds, but your man can rebound, that squash like that little comparison window, I guess. Versus like if you a deep, but what happened if both of y'all got possessive closer? But I guess it take away some of the little confusion as far as that. I don't know.
Boss, new badge, improves the effectiveness of box outs as the boxer. Breaker increases the success rate of breaking through opponents' box outs. So they separated the ability to worm and the ability to hold box outs. They separated those into two different badges now. Okay, physical badges. Slippery off ball and pogo stick both return. Workhorse says new badge, but this was in past 2Ks. Increases a player's speed and agility to get loose balls over the opponent. Flash, another new badge. Speeds up movement without the ball while in transition on offense or defense. Bruiser, new badge, but this was in past 2Ks. Drains energy from opponents when making physical contact, and then brick wall returns.
Why do y'all have new by Bruiser?
As well. The new badges are a deliberate move toward more specialization, where 2K26 and 25 had broader badges that covered wider categories. 27 splits many of the badges, just like we talked about, into more targeted options. For example, and talk about the shooting that we already talked about. Badge progression and rebirth, they went over this in detail in the video breakdown, so you're more than welcome to pause it and reread over that if you would like. The synergy system, I think we did a pretty good job of explaining this after hearing what they talked about in the video, but let's just make sure that we didn't make any mistakes in terms of what we were saying. The system features 16 total synergy slots. 12 of them provide +1 boost, and 4 of them provide a massive +2 boost. Synergy is broken into 2 parts, fuse and reaction. Okay, let's make sure we were right about this. Fuse badges receive a permanent +1 or 2 boost for the entire game, pushing that badge beyond its current tier to maximize its potential. It's an extra bonus. Placing a badge in the fuse slot entirely frees up the badge tokens you would have otherwise spent to equip it. Okay, we understood that correctly. Reaction badges are directly paired with fuse badges. The effect is triggered automatically once you've activated your fuse badge a set number of times during a game. Once triggered, the reaction badge receives the exact same +1 or 2 boost for the rest of the game. Okay, so I ain't gonna lie, I dissected that pretty damn quick based off the video. Synergy is earned through, okay, here we go. Here's how we get it. Synergy is earned through season rewards, build specialization, crew progression, and rep. Synergy earned via season rewards expires at the end of each season. Synergy earned through build specialization, crew, and rep are permanent across all save files on your account. All synergy slots are interchangeable across disciplines, with the exception of build specialization slots, which are each locked to badges in their respective discipline. Badge loadouts, went over this in the video and pretty self-explanatory, I feel like. All new builder path. In addition to create your own builder and community build templates, we're adding signature blueprint. Oh, this is just the template builds that we talked about. Signature blueprints, pro-tuned.
Yeah, we already covered all these.
To be creating builds and going our overdrive. Build special quest, specialization quest, energy reward. The gameplay reveal. Click that video on the screen right there. In-depth breakdown of everything gameplay related. The NBA 2K27 gameplay.
Yeah, let's see what's up with this gameplay review. And this will be the last thing to cover everything. So far it's looking decent. I ain't gonna lie, it's looking decent. It's looking decent. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking decent. Did we already cover the gameplay shit already though?
The NBA 2K27 gameplay.
Let me just go to Joe No shit.
Lots. All right, that was the gameplay reveal. The NBA 2K27 My Player Builder. The NBA 2K27 gameplay reveal is here. We're jumping straight into it, and then afterwards, we're gonna read through the courtside. I'm gonna try not to pause too much, obviously, because you know we want to get through this. But I don't know if y'all saw
let's get
the coverages are different up here at the top. Semi-open coverage.
Yo, this is Tyrese Maxey, and it's time for a new NBA 2K27 gameplay courtside report. My guy Mike Wang is here to show you the new innovations.
I love this
and give you a
step through,
first
dog.
look at gameplay.
I ain't gonna lie. I like that.
Thanks, Tyree.
It's like a bailout.
Female? My player? In the park? If this is the park?
I know I'm late to it. I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm late.
Gameplay in NBA 2K27 strives for the most balanced experience, with enhancements on both ends of the floor, all powered by ProPlay. From meaningful new offensive tools and animations to reworked defensive systems for a more rewarding experience. ProPlay continues to push the limits of authenticity in NBA 2K with its advanced machine learning capabilities. When players take the court in 2K27, they'll see heightened fidelity in animations and the evolution of real-time adjustments. As players around the league find new ways to create separation, we're finding new ways to innovate. Players of all skill levels will benefit from improvements to rhythm shooting, expanded dribbling customization, realistic layup gathers and ankle breakers, and a revamped takeover system. Let's dive in.
Step through
up and under.
Shea, Ant, and Luka have become masters of the step-through up and under, freezing defenders and getting separation for clean looks. For the first time, you can now replicate that in 2K27. If you're driving to the basket, in the post, or sizing up a defender, perform a pump fake and then push the pro stick in one of 5 directions to trigger a step-through layup or jumper in the corresponding direction. Signature up and unders from players like Donovan Mitchell have been captured via ProPlay to bring these moves to life and add a brand new weapon to your offensive arsenal.
I love it. I ain't gonna lie, that's a W. That's a W. That's a W.
If the green windows on these step throughs are the same as normal jump shots, I mean, like, obviously we don't know what difficulty this is on, but this registered solid contest, and the green window is pretty damn big. Now, obviously, like, it could be on rookie, so who knows? But if the green window on these step throughs are the same as normal jump shots, that is going to be really, really effective. I think.
It's gonna be OP.
Like, because think about it, you play great defense, you wall up, and you're anticipating a shot. He pump fakes, and then he completely steps 3 feet to the side. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how people use this. I mean, immediately I just think like a 7'4" my player in the park with high shooting, and he pump fakes, and you pretty much have to, you know, be right on him, or even, I mean, depending on how the contest system is, in 2K26, you definitely had to jump to get a contest. And then he's able to just like pivot back the other way, 3 feet, 4 feet. He's 7'4". Like, I mean, that's going to be interesting. We'll have to see how that plays out.
In 2K27, the dynamic layup engine makes it so no 2 layups look identical. As players drive through the lane and contort in the air, their movements will reflect their signature style and finishing capabilities. High-rated finishers will benefit the most.
We
from
just seen this on Twitter.
When a shot blocker is closing in, the system will automatically adjust a finisher's shooting hand to maneuver the ball out of reach. The better the player's rating, the more capable they are of making those mid-air adjustments. Advanced gathers like Euros and hop steps have been decoupled from the finish for 2K27. Rather than being locked into a preset animation, the dynamic layup engine automatically selects the most appropriate in-air finish for the situation. Gather resolutions are now logic-based, so when a high-rated finisher is attacking a weaker defender, they'll easily slip by. But if the shooter is going up against a high-rated defender, there's a higher chance they'll get jammed up, stripped, or blocked.
Layups coming back. Layups gonna be effective again. I mean, the last 2K, I'd say that they were super effective, that people really used like a variety of layups. I think is like 2K24, when people were doing scoopers and the D-book floater. It would be cool to see layups come back as like something you see a lot of people utilizing, but it all depends how it actually plays out in terms of gameplay.
Damn, my nigga Charlie.
This year, we've added another layer of skill to dunking. All dunk attempts must now be timed with the dunk meter. For 2K27, the dunk meter evaluates defensive positioning from the start of the dunk attempt through the finish. Slashers who beat their defender will see a green window that expands accordingly based on how open it is. But if they get caught by a late closeout after a clean takeoff, the green window will tighten, making it tougher to complete the dunk.
So basically saying,
if you got
it
wall
will
up,
expand and shrink all the way through. But like last year, it would only shrink. It wouldn't expand. But now you can see like here, it's small. But because the defender is behind him and it's freaking Giannis, probably has what, like 90 something dunk. It expands as he gets closer to the rim once it, like right here, the defender is kind of on his side, but then ends up sliding onto, where is it when it starts to expand? Then he ends up behind him and it expands. Interesting. All right, moving on, dribble customization.
Show off your crossovers, jab steps, signature size-ups, and more with expanding dribbling customization in 2K27. Signature dribbling packages have been broken out into individual moves.
So a lot of people were asking for more customization in your dribble moves. Like before, like your escape package would have like 3 different animations within it depending on what type of escape you did. But now look at it. Behind the back escape, between the legs escape, hesitation escape, crossover escape. Like just from your escape,
everything was piled into one type shit.
You can choose 4 different individual dribble moves, as opposed to before it was just you choose your escape package, and if you chose, for example, right here, Trae Young escape, you would have Trae Young crossover, hezi, between the legs, and behind the back escape. So now everything is broken down, which one, for more casual players, that's going to be really overwhelming, but like for the people that really like to dribble, like that's going to be nice to really be able to really customize every single potential move that you can do. You already know Steezo and some of them other boys are going to go crazy, bro. Holy. Okay.
So players can personalize every aspect of their arsenal. Mix and match Kyrie's crossover with Trae Young's hesitation move and experiment with endless animation combinations. Be sure to check out the Gameplay Courtside Report blog to see the full list of animation categories.
We're going to read that after this.
There are several exciting updates on offense this year, including new advanced controls. In 2K27, you can perform breakdowns while moving. Just hold the right trigger and flick up on the Pro Stick to perform that player's signature dribble combo while driving against a defender. You can also throw no-look passes by holding R1 and flicking the Pro Stick at your intended teammate. Finishing alley-oops now feels more intuitive. The button you press corresponds to the direction of the pass, so reading the play tells you exactly what to do. You can also flick the Pro Stick toward the pass at the right time to finish if you prefer. On the defensive end of the floor, hands-up defense and the shot contest system have been redesigned to give players added tools for more impactful gameplay. Play with intensity and contest shots with aggressive hands-up defense by holding the Pro Stick up. If you're in foul trouble, you can play conservatively by holding the right stick down to stay planted while walling up. The block button is still your go-to for aggressive shot block attempts, but it rewards anticipation, so timing is what separates a clean rejection from a foul or whiff.
Hold on, I want to see that first shot again. In the actual gameplay clip they showed. This one right here. This registered, what was this? Solid contest. Let me see. At the actual release point. He's pretty, like, if we're comparing it to 2K26, which obviously there was a lot of problems with the contest system, he is really far away, and this registered solid. Let me see. It's like trying to freeze it at the exact moment it's coming off his fingertips, but Hallie also has a really low release, but I mean, he is very far away.
In his hands,
if we're comparing it to 2K26,
have been redesigned to give,
and that registered solid contest.
And keep in mind, wall up do not count as a perimeter defense badge.
Obviously, we don't fully know what that means yet, but I mean, it's like an it's yellow, but the text is orange, so I would assume it's like a decent like yellow contest. Interesting. All right, here we go. Shot coverage feedback.
Shot coverage feedback now displays a color-coded 8-tier feedback system that clearly explains the quality of every contest. Additionally, for every shot attempt, defenders who contribute to the defensive impact score will light up a portion of a new defensive impact indicator under the shooter. The stronger the impact, the warmer the indicator becomes. A weak contest will show up as a small white arc, while a strong contest will be a larger red one. The added feedback helps illustrate shot contest logic more clearly than previous NBA 2K titles. Historically, ankle-breaking crossovers have been chance-based outcomes, but in 2K27, they're skill-based and logic-driven for the first time. This new system monitors a defender's momentum and body position in real time to determine whether they're properly adjusting to the ball handler's changes of direction. If the ball handler cuts and catches the defender off guard, the likelihood of an ankle breaker significantly increases. Similar to other gameplay improvements, the defender's rating will be taken into account to decide how precisely they need to mirror the dribbler's movement and whether or not they can recover when they guess wrong.
Obviously, it depends how that actually plays out, but the thought process behind it makes way more sense. There was nothing more frustrating than you're just standing there and the guy you're guarding just does like 3 back
and the crowd go oohs and ahs, like, what?
Fourth escapes, and then your player like stumbles and he gets a wide open shot. Obviously, it all depends how it's actually like implemented and how the logic actually plays out while we're playing. But the thought process behind it is certainly better than just random, like the dude did 2 dribble moves and you didn't even move and your player just starts stumbling backwards.
Yeah, I ain't like that.
In 2K27, the defensive cutoffs have been expanded with the goal of giving defenders an answer for the explosive lateral movement options that dribblers have. Defenders are now able to counter a ball handler's escape moves and misdirections with a quick flick of the pro stick for a one-step cutoff to close an attacking lane, or by holding R2 to trigger a lunging cutoff to cover a wider gap. The higher a player's speed and agility ratings, the more successful they'll be in cutting off the ball handler and forcing them into a fumble.
What you got to say about it, Joe? I ain't gonna lie, because I got something to say about it.
They'll be in cutting off the ball handler and forcing them into a fumble or dribble pickup when
that's not a blitz steal?
Using the cutoff.
It is, but it's we really got to play the game to get a feel of it, to understand like that kind of animation. I ain't gonna lie.
At the right time.
Hold on, bro.
Because niggas really got comfortable with just running up side swiping. They have got comfortable with like the little cutoff shit.
Cutting off the ball handler.
That's valid though.
Damn, he just bobbled that and kept it?
Forcing them into a fumble or dribble pickup when using the cutoff move at the right time. In the NBA, a well-executed cutoff can jar the ball loose, and the same goes in 2K27. If a ball handler carelessly runs into a defender, the new collision
There's a blitz.
system will weigh the ratings of both players to determine whether the contact is enough to knock the ball loose. It's still possible for the ball handler to lose control of the ball and regain it, but the system is designed to reward defenders who play physically and time their steals appropriately.
Okay, I like that because normally if they blitz, it's like your player be rumbling and tumbling. You ain't got full effect on, you ain't got full control of them until he added the animation. By that time, they headed the other way.
So basically saying that the ratings are going to come into to play there, which obviously they should. Like the steal versus the ball handle rating is going to like affect whether it's
the system
a bobble that you end up keeping, or if they
designed to reward defenders who play
or if they're just going to tear it off you
physically
and actually knock the ball loose.
Time their steals appropriately.
I guess we have to play and actually see how it plays out, but I don't know. That first clip, it was like, how would a human being not be knocking the ball loose there? But I guess we have to, we got to actually play the game before we can judge it, I think.
2K27 introduces a revamped takeover system that features 5 disciplines you can activate individually or all at once. Shooting, finishing, playmaking, defense, and rebounding disciplines are tracked independently throughout the game. Each has a dedicated takeover meter in the HUD. As the game progresses, discipline meters will increase and decrease based on your performance.
This is female My Players, right? I'm sure it's going to be in another section of the blog. I know, like, this is gameplay, so Mike's not talking about it, but we're going to the builder next.
In that given area. As the meters fluctuate, each corresponding rating will receive boosts or penalties for how hot or cold you are in that discipline. The meters range from frozen, cold, and neutral to warm, hot, and takeover. Once you get hot in a certain discipline, it will trigger that takeover ability automatically. Be sure to check out the blog for the full list of the 24 takeover abilities.
Okay, so takeover. Sorry, I know I kind of sidetracked while we were talking about, while I was saying, like, the female My Player thing, because it's just, there's no way it's not, right?
We got new braids on here, y'all. New braids. New braids.
Basically what they're saying is there's no more where you can just like go dunk, 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 and then get sharp takeover. You see all your takeovers are up here. And as she dunks the ball, you see it builds her finishing takeover.
Each has a dedicated takeover meter.
So depending on what you're doing the most, that's what it goes to.
So what people used to do, for example, was like they would pass the ball, and then pop sharp takeover. But now if you're doing playmaking stuff, your playmaking is going to build. If you're doing finishing stuff, your finishing is going to build. Obviously, if you're doing shooting stuff, your shooting is going to build. So you're going to unlock the takeover.
They breaking all this shit down. They breaking all this shit down.
Of how you're actually playing.
Playing, yes.
Instead of just being able to choose what you want. That is something I've been asking for years. Rhythm shooting.
Rhythm shooting is an authentic way to feel closer to your favorite superstars by using the Pro Stick to mimic a more traditional shooting motion, and it received some important upgrades for 2K27. The shot meter now features a tick mark that moves in sync with your Pro Stick movement. This is a real-time visual guide that will help with learning the ideal tempo. The closer you match the tempo, the wider your timing green window becomes, making it easier to knock down excellent releases. However, if you rush or drag the flick of the Pro Stick, the green window will shrink and demand pinpoint precision to make the shot. Based on community feedback, successfully making a shot with rhythm shooting now requires greening the timing. Detailed shot feedback will tell you if your timing is early or late, and if your tempo is too fast or slow, so that you can improve and learn your shot's overall rhythm. In addition,
we got
rhythm
tempo.
shooting is now available at the free throw line. For players who actively practice their shooting with the Pro Stick, this transition will feel natural and seamless.
So rhythm shooting is back. There's rhythm free throws. You have to actually time your rhythm shooting now. I just pray that the rhythm shooting and button shooting are on a level playing field. Because it's been 2 straight years of us having rhythm shooting with bigger green windows than button shooting. Like, been tested every year.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. And then with rhythm shooting, tempo shooting, whatever y'all want to call it, it's like you get 2 chances to make it, though. With button shooting, you just get 1.
Year that rhythm shooting is back. Can it please just be on a level playing field? Let both. I mean, to get.
If you shoot
please,
with buttons, your ass grass. That's why he responded like this.
That's all I'm gonna say. Please, this year, let it be button rhythm. It's just preference. There's no advantage to either one.
Facts.
Is that gonna happen? We'll see.
Gameplay in NBA 2K27 provides more balance and versatility for a more rewarding experience. Compete at the highest level and make an impact with skill-based features that separate the greats from the best. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the court.
I kind of said like 4 different animations, crazy stuff. On the rim of the backboard. Rotation has a little logic behind it. I saw this in the video as well. I feel like times you to make off dribble your finish. Default is boosting your defense.
Okay, this it for the gameplay. Let me just read some of y'all comments. Good, finally a good decision. We're not gonna be able to steal D-Roll youngest MVP game. Y'all got my attention. Facts. I ain't gonna lie, this shit live. This shit live. I ain't gonna lie. Even a MyCAREER live. The game been looking good since 2K21. This mode in NBA, my NBA Legacy reserving today, incredible. So y'all rocking with the MyCAREER. Let me see what y'all saying about the my player build. Gonna get cooked by these little dudes with Sydney Sweetney build. That's what I'm saying, boy. Y'all boy better scrap up. Get them ankle boosters. So y'all won't get y'all ankle break, fool. I ain't gonna lie. Still gonna get the same tattoos as last year. Hopefully not. I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully. It really ain't no big deal, honestly. But yeah, switch this shit up. Could have just kept badges how it was. I don't know. I kind of like the badges. I prefer this badge system. Lower the badge goals. See y'all next year. Nigga, we might not be here next year. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna be on GTA. Lying man, I could be 6'3", a 6'3" woman with 99 dunk. Yeah, like what's the issue? What's the issue? This is a game, bro. This ain't real life. Y'all ain't got too much to say about this. Yeah, y'all leave comments down below. What y'all think about 2K, how it's looking so far? Me personally, it'll do. I ain't gonna lie, as long as they don't do no crazy patches the first after the first 2-3 weeks, maybe the month, we gonna be good. We gonna be this should hold us off to GTA, honestly. It should hold us off. But 2K, just know when GTA come out, hey, it's raps. So make sure y'all ain't patching nothing too crazy. Y'all doing y'all thing behind the scenes, and y'all should be good. But yeah, leave comments down below.